This is a demo on Ninette's Musette, and I'm going to go up to bar 5, 6, 7, 8, bar 8. Okay, so the best way to start this piece is just to learn this left hand and get used to the jumps between the little finger and the chord. So we've got an A and then G sharp and C sharp. I've got my pedal down and then pedal up and down on each bar. And take your time, F sharp, C sharp. And you could maybe just do those two, 1 and 2, little finger is already there, 1 and 3. And you could do that and just speed up until you can do it without even looking. You can shut your eyes and hear those two lovely chords. All we're going to do is slide down to C sharp. A little bit of more of a stretch, G sharp and E. You can do it with 1 and 3 or 1 and 4, whichever feels comfortable. And then do those 3 chords. Down to the D. Now slide down to the C sharp. Up to G sharp and E. Okay, so we're so close. Look, the F sharp is here for the next one. This is the F sharp here. And we're going to go F sharp. Look, I'm already there. Got the E, I'm already sitting there, and an A. Now I'm going to go back one to here, which is the bar before, E and G sharp, and I'm going to just slide down to this F sharp. And now I'm going to do the whole line. So down to C sharp, and now slide my little finger onto that F sharp. Okay, so now we've got to bar 5, line 2. A little bit more of a jump, so I'm going to look down to this note here, the B, sat next to the group of 3 black notes. Nice and safe there, see. And D and A, nice easy one. 1, 2 or 1, 3, whichever's comfortable. 2 of those. Now my little finger's already there, look, E. Keep the D, G sharp and D. I think I'll do that again. Repeats. Look, little finger's already there. So that second line, all that is this and this. Back down to the B, right next to those 3 black notes. Now I've got a whole left hand. Let's go from the beginning. Those G sharp, C sharp, down to D, it's already sitting there. F sharp, C sharp, slide down to C sharp. Oh, get my thumb up there. And look, it's already sitting there. Down to that B next to the 3 black notes. And it's already there. Slide down, we're going to repeat it. And there's the final chord. And you can just do that a little bit quicker. Nice and right, they're lovely chords. You could sing the tune on the top. Okay. Now let's look at the right hand. Here's the tune. I'm just going to play it through. I'm going to do that again. I'm going to do it one more time, but this time I'm going to put my thumb underneath. So, once, twice, third time with the thumb. And up to B, just fits nicely. Now, this little twiddly thing here, we're going to literally twiddle. So it's twiddle on the 2 and 3. So you fall onto the thumb and then over on 3. Let's do that whole line. So it's once, twice, 3 times with the thumb. Sits just nicely there, look, B. And a twiddle. Second line. 4 is already there. 8 over to G sharp with your second. Thumb on C sharp. Chord. 3 and 1, D and A. Now that is perhaps slightly more involved in this line. D and A, that's easy. Then you've got to tuck your thumb under on B. Now D and A, so your thumb is going from here down to here. Little finger. All right, let's do that whole line. Thumb under, and then we're going to go 3 and 1. Little finger, G sharp and E, 1 and 4. So here it is. Once, twice, and with the thumb, sitting on the B. Twiddle, thumb, 3, 4, and over. Now the thumb on B, chord, chord. All right, let's see if we can put all this together. Do you remember this? Nice and easy and relaxed. So I'm going to just do the first line. We're going to do our once, so together, chord, twice, together, third time with the thumb, together, twiddle. Now the twiddle actually comes with the F. So this comes with the F, so the E, F, E, but the first E comes with the F. So you do this, sorry, and then together, and then together. So these two together, these two together. So the little E before the twiddle, then the D with this chord. Let me do that again. And then chord. So let's go from the beginning. Once, twice, come together. With the thumb this time. Together. Now, the twiddle, but the first 2 notes come together. Now, down to that B, right next to 3 black notes. Over to the G sharp, sitting there already, the E. We're going to do this again, but with a chord. Now I'm just going to play it all the way through. And in actual fact, the next part is very similar because you repeat it. You'll be happy to know. It's only here that it will change. So in actual fact, if you learn up to bar 7, the first notes of bar 8, just play it again until the equivalent of going to bar 5, this one here. Because in bar 5, that's the equivalent here. So bar 6 would be this one, bar 7 would be that one. So obviously it changes here on bar 14 and 15. But if you learn this bit, you pretty much learned the whole page. Anyway, let you get on with it.